Welcome in, dreamer. Today, let's begin by lying down on your back. If that doesn't feel good for you today, go ahead and bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to grab a pillow for your head. Whatever feels good to you in your body today. Before we move at all, let's just arrive. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. You don't need to change anything. Just notice what's already happening. Genesis 2:2-3 tells us something that most of us have forgotten. By the seventh day, God finished the work of creation. And then God rested. Not because he was exhausted, not because he earned it, but because rest was always a part of the design. God rested first, before Adam ever worked, before productivity was invented, before you were ever told your worth depends on your output. Here's what that means for your body right now. Rest isn't something you do after you've pushed to the edge. Rest is how you were designed to live. Take a slow breath in and let it go. We are going to stay right here and just start noticing where you've been holding things. Bring your attention to your jaw. Is it clenched? See if you can soften it. Let your teeth part just a little. Now, your shoulders. Are they creeping up towards your ears? Let them drop towards the floor. Your hands. Are they gripping? Open your palms and let your fingers uncurl. Here's what's happening. Your nervous system has been running in what we call activation mode, otherwise known as fight, flight, or freeze. Your body has been bracing, waiting for the next thing, preparing for impact. That tight jaw, those raised shoulders, they are not random. They are your body telling you it hasn't felt safe to rest. But listen to what this familiar passage in Psalm 23 says. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Sometimes we need permission to stop resisting rest. So, let's practice releasing. Gently press the back of your head into the floor. Then let it go. Press your shoulders down. Then release. Press your hips down. Then release. This pressing and releasing is a signal to your nervous system. You can let go now. And it's safe here. Now, hug your knees into your chest and rock gently from side to side. Not big movements, just enough to massage your lower back. A few rocks, and then extend your legs long and settle again. Notice what's different. When you're ready, roll onto your right side. Bend your knees and stack them. Rest your head on your right arm, or if you have a pillow, use that. Whatever feels supportive in your body. Let your left hand rest on your hip. Now, take a few breaths here and feel how your ribs expand and contract against the floor. This side-lying position is actually one of the most regulating positions for your nervous system. It mimics the safety of how we slept as children, curled up and protected. Now, reach your left arm overhead along the floor, lengthening the whole left side of your body. You don't have to strain here. Just a gentle reach. Then, bring your arm back to your hip. Continue to move with your breath. Inhale as you reach, and exhale as you return. 2 more times. Inhale as you reach, and exhale as you return. Now roll through the center and over to your left side. Keep the same setup as before, with your knees bent and stacked, your head resting, your right hand on your hip. Breathe here. Then reach your right arm overhead, lengthening the right side of your body. And return. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Return. 2 more times. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Return. Roll back to your back and pause. Your body just experienced bilateral movement on both sides. Both sides were working. Both sides were releasing. This tells your brain that you are balanced and that you are whole. Hug your knees back to your chest. This time, extend your arms out to the sides like a T, creating space across your chest and your shoulders. Let both knees drop over to the right. Your left shoulder might lift off the floor, and that is completely fine. If it feels okay in your neck, turn your head to the left and breathe here. With each exhale, see if you can soften just a little more into the twist. With each inhale, see if you can create a little more space. Here's what's happening in your body. Twisting brings out the tension in your spine and simulates your vagus nerve, the main nerve responsible for calming your entire system. It's like telling your body, we're safe enough to move, safe enough to unwind. Now bring your knees back to center and pause here. Then let them drop to the left and allow your head to turn to the right if that's comfortable. Breathe and soften. God designed your body with this capacity for rhythm, tightening and releasing, twisting and returning, engagement and rest. Even your spine knows how to unwind. Now, come back to center. Hug your knees in once more. Then, place your feet back on the floor. When you're ready, roll to one side and press yourself up to seated. Find whatever seated position feels sustainable for you today. It could be cross-legged. Your legs could be extended. And if it feels good to you today, it could even be in a chair. Whichever you choose. Sit up tall, but not rigid. Roll your shoulders up and back down your spine. Place your hands on your thighs with your palms facing up. This open palm position is a small but powerful shift. It's the physical posture of receiving instead of grasping, of opening instead of controlling. Now, close your eyes or just soften your gaze downward. In Luke 5:16, we're told that Jesus often withdrew to lonely places to pray. Not just when things fell apart, not only when he was depleted, often, regularly, rhythmically. Jesus, who was fully God and fully human, modeled that withdrawal is not weakness. Withdrawal is wisdom. He knew that rest isn't what you do when you're empty. Rest is how you stay full. So let's move with that rhythm now. Inhale. Lift your arms out to the sides and overhead, like you're opening to receive. Exhale and bring your hands back to your heart, like you're returning inward. Let's do this 3 more times together. Opening and returning, engagement and withdrawal. One more time. Inhale your arms up, then exhale and fold forward over your legs. Let your head hang heavy. Let your arms be heavy. Stay here for a few breaths and let gravity do the work. When you're ready, slowly roll back up to seated, feeling each vertebrae stack one on top of the other. When you're ready, slowly come up to standing. Take your time getting there. There's no rush. Stand with your feet about hip-width distance apart, with your arms by your side. Feel the ground beneath you. This is mountain pose. Simple, but powerful. Your feet are roots. Your spine is heavy. Take 3 slow breaths here. In and out. Now, let's add some gentle movement. Shift your weight slowly to your right foot. Then over to your left, like a tree swaying in the wind, rooted but responsive. Keep swaying for several breaths here. This isn't random movement. This side-to-side shifting actually helps to regulate your vestibular system, the part of your inner ear that controls balance and signals safety to your brain. Come back to center in mountain. Now we're going to move into engagement. So inhale and reach both arms overhead. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer pose. Let's do this 3 more times, feeling that rhythm of expansion and return, reaching and rooting. When you're ready, come to stillness. From mountain, step your right foot back into a gentle lunge. Your back knee can stay lifted or lower down, whatever feels sustainable. Rest your hands on your front thigh and breathe here for 3 breaths. This is what embodied engagement feels like. Your whole body working, your muscles holding but not forcing. You're present. Now, step back into mountain and pause here. When you're ready, step your left foot backwards into that same gentle lunge with your hands on your front thigh. Then take 3 breaths here. In and out. Breathe in and out. Then, when you're ready, step back into mountain. Now, step your right foot backwards again, but this time, walk your hands down to the floor on either side of your front foot. This is lizard pose. If your hands don't reach the floor, feel free to grab your blocks or place them on your front thigh. Let your hips sink down gently here. You might feel this in your right hip flexor, your inner thigh, and your groin. All the places where we store unprocessed tension and emotion. Here's what psychologists and somatic therapists know. Your hips hold stress. They hold unspoken emotions. They hold the weight of what you've been carrying. So when you open your hips, you're not just stretching muscles. You are creating space for what's been stuck to move through. So breathe here for 5 breaths. With each exhale, see if you can soften a little more. And with each inhale, see if you can create a little more space. Walk your hands back up and step back into mountain pose when you're ready. Take your time and shake out your legs here if you need to. Then, when you're ready, step your left foot backwards and walk your hands down into lizard on the other side. You can place your hands on the floor or back on those blocks or even on your thigh like you did on the last side, allowing your hips to sink and breathing for 5 breaths on this side, softening with each exhale and creating space with the inhale. When you're ready, walk your hands back up and step back into your mountain pose. Take your time. You can shake your legs out here if you need to. Now, come to stillness. Stand tall. Notice your heartbeat. Notice the warmth in your legs. This is rested engagement. You did work, but you did not deplete. You moved, but you didn't disconnect. Now let's fold forward one more time. Bend your knees as much as you need to. This isn't about the ability to touch your toes, but this is an opportunity to let your upper body hang heavy. You can hold on to opposite elbows and sway gently if that feels good. But stay here for a moment and breathe. Let gravity do the work of releasing what you've been holding. This forward fold is surrender. It's the physical posture of letting go, of trusting that the ground will hold you. When you fold forward, you stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, the branch responsible for rest, digestion, and healing. Your body literally shifts into rest and restore mode. When you're ready, bend your knees deeply and slowly roll up to standing, one vertebra at a time. Let your head come up last. Stand tall in mountain. Take a full breath here. Place both of your hands on your heart. Now, let's come back down to the floor one last time. Lower yourself down however feels easiest, and settle into whatever position feels most restful right now. Place both hands on your heart. Listen to what Jesus says in Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Not work harder, and maybe rest will come. Not earn it first. Not even rest when everything on your list is finished. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Rest is a gift. Rest is an invitation. Rest is who you become when you stop running and start aligning with the rhythm God built into creation. Here's what we know from psychology, from neuroscience, and from lived experience. There are two versions of you. There's the exhausted you and the rested you. Exhausted you is reactive, overwhelmed, disconnected, and making decisions from depletion. While rested you is discerning, peaceful, present, in making decisions from a place of abundance. What you just practiced, this was the rested you, moving with intention, breathing with awareness, opening and returning, engaging and withdrawing. This is the version of you that can hold what the exhausted you keeps dropping. Take one deep breath in. Let it all go. Before you get up and move back into your day, just notice, what does rested you feel like in your body right now? Maybe it's softer shoulders. Maybe it's a fuller exhale. Maybe it's just a sense of being here, fully here, for the first time today. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take time to turn to the side that's calling you. And then come to a seated position in your time. No rush. No hurry. How does your body feel different than when you started? Where were you holding tension that you didn't even realize? And what would it look like to listen when your body tells you it's time to slow down? Rest is not inactivity. Rest is alignment. Here's an invitation for you this week. Come back to this practice, or even just one section of it, whenever you notice the signs of exhausted you starting to take over. You don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to come. And we'll be here, saving space for you, right here.